Good morning. I'm Eric Stuckey. I'm the City Administrator at the City of Franklin. And you might be asking yourself, what is this guy doing on my computer screen? Well, for the last several months, we've done a blog on our Facebook page. We posted it with our top 3 things that you need to know this week. And we'd been brainstorming about it and wanted to do it a little differently. So we thought, let's do a live broadcast, talk about our top 3 things, but also make it an opportunity to answer questions from our citizens. So if you'd like to send us a question, feel free to do so. We'll answer it at the end of after I do the 3 things, we'll have a little period for Q&A. But if you ask us a question and we don't get to it, or if you ask it to us when you're watching it recorded, next Monday when we do this, we will answer those questions again. So the plan is we'll do the top 3 things every Monday morning at 11 o'clock on Facebook, and it's also a question and answer opportunity for our residents. All right, so let's get to the top 3 things. You'll note I have them on the official top 3 thing post-it. And so let's talk about the top 3 things. Number 1, leading off, you might have seen this on Facebook Live on Friday afternoon, but the city was very fortunate in receiving a grant. Not just one grant, but it's actually our second grant that will help us fund the construction of a multi-use trail from Freedom Middle School all the way into downtown to 5th Avenue, Hillsborough Road area. So you may remember over the last year and a half, we completed a multi-use trail from the Carlisle Lane area all the way past Downs to the western edge of Freedom Middle School. That was a city project. And then we put in for grant money from the state and were successful for a segment of that. And then the state urged us to go ahead and do the full design all the way into downtown and take a shot at a second grant. And we were so pleased to have Governor Haslam with us here on Friday afternoon to announce that the city had received a second grant for nearly $1 million to complete the trail. So that will move forward, and we'll start working on that. Again, the design's complete, so we're moving forward. Our next number 2 item also relates to our partnership and recreation, and also relates to Franklin Special School District. A project we've been working on for the last several months has been looking at ways to partner together with Franklin Special Schools and our Parks Department. You may notice schools often have fields, playgrounds around them. And we wanted to look at a way to partner and be more effective together in using that open space. So what is green space around the school could also be much like a neighborhood park if we think about ways to program and use it. And also our schools need sports fields, athletic venues. And the city is very capable of maintaining and running those facilities and working in partnership with the schools to have top-notch athletic fields. So we're looking at ways to work together. And the concept plans for the campus areas around Freedom Middle and Poplar Grove and Freedom Intermediate and Johnson Elementary, the first draft of those concepts will be talked about at a committee meeting this Thursday afternoon at 4 o'clock. It's called our Capital Investment Committee, and that group is half of our board basically that meets every month and talks about big projects that are going on. So that concept, again, it's not finalized. It's a first cut, first draft, will be presented there, and lots of interesting ideas of how to improve the athletic fields, make it more usable for both students and the general public. So that's a very exciting one. And then the third and final thing, you may have noticed it's a little hot these days. Well, we want to embrace that and make it fun. We are having another, it's become an annual event, the Kids Water Day at Pinkerton Park. So there'll be lots of water. There'll be new and improved additional water slides. We have four large water slides that will be operating. They're bigger and better than ever before. There'll be lots of games, all involving ways for kids and kids at heart to get wet and enjoy summer fun. So look for that. That's this Wednesday from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. So that should be fun. So those are your 3 things. We got new trails coming. We're working on partnerships with Franklin Special School District to enhance the open space in and around schools for both athletics, recreation, and just open space and fun. And then we're going to get wet on Wednesday morning at Pinkerton Park. So those are the 3 things. I'll check and see if we have any questions. Any questions? All right, that's okay. This is our first time out of the box. If you're watching this later and you want to submit a question, feel free to do so. We'll catch it next time around. And again, we do this every Monday morning at 11 a.m. right here. It may not always be at my desk here at City Hall. Hopefully we'll get out and about in the community, show you some things as we're sharing the top 3 things. Hope you've enjoyed this. We welcome your comments and questions, and have a great day.